Oh my God. It absolutely amazes me and my wife how insane people are on the internet. I mean, I used to think it was crazy at first when all these lunatics were looking up the animal concert and that one incident with the SEC, the cease and desist order, which I've explained like hundreds and hundreds of times. But this WTF 198, who then forwarded to Tendie Time this whole thing with the puppy boutique. I mean, it's really like borderline Norman Bates, like, you know, Bellevue Hospital. I mean, and I don't know who's more crazier, WTF 198 or Tendy Time. I think the both of them equally should be in straitjackets. Okay, I mean, first of all, what? Why are we making videos about a bad experience that I had when I bought this beautiful Shih Tzu that we still have today, Max? Okay, they sold us a puppy that was sick. He had kennel cough. Okay, I'm just trying to what's up Back to the Future. I don't understand why this is something that Teddy Time feels that he needs to make a live stream on. 6 okay, I know I said 10 years. Look, I don't remember. Listen, I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. I mean, you people think like this is all intentional. You people think like that when I say things that I'm intentionally lying. It was a long time ago. 6 years, 10 years. It's all the same to me. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. Okay, so the first thing Teddy Time is trying to make a big deal out of is that I said this occurred 10 years ago when it occurred 6 years ago. Okay, then Teddy Time was like, "Oh, you said that the vet bills. In other words, because what happened was the dog Max I purchased had kennel cough. My older dog, Yogi, who passed away, may he rest in peace, it was highly contagious kennel cough. So my older dog got kennel cough too. Okay, it was contagious. So I think I said something like the vet wanted 2,000 per dog, but then Teddy Time read that I said it was 1,000 a dog. Once again, this happened 6 years ago. You psychopathic, lunatic, Norman Bates, Bellevue, friggin' lunatic. Like he's making it like I'm intentionally. Teddy Time is making it like I'm intentionally lying that the vet wanted $1,000 more. Tendie, it happened a long time ago, 6 years. I don't remember the exact details, okay, of how much the vet wanted. So I've already explained all of this to all of you. I said to you when I first found out my wife had stage 4 breast cancer, which was, I think, 2017. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, but it was stage 4 in 2017. How many videos have I made that I told all of you I was going through a tough financial time? During this time, we were living in a very, very small apartment. I never lied about this. I was completely transparent with all of you. We were living in a small apartment in Princess Bay in Staten Island. And yeah, at that time, listen, I bought the puppy because I wanted to make my wife happy. So the puppy cost me $1,000. And this is another thing. Teddy said I didn't immediately take the dog to the vet. I did immediately take the dog to the vet, and just whatever they did, that they did the examination, the checkup, whatever they did, it cost me like $500 or $700. I immediately took but they said that what they did was kind of like a band-aid, like they gave them some kind of antibiotics. They're like, we need to put them in an incubator. We need this whole. It was like crazy. They wanted. I thought it was like 2,000, but I guess it was 1,000 per dog. Okay, but that back then was a lot of money to me, because I just try to understand, Teddy. I just spent $1,000 on the dog. I just spent 500 to 700 at the vet, so let's just call it 1,700. Then it's another $2,000, right? It's a lot. It's almost $4,000. Like that was at that point in my life, it was a lot of money for me because I was in a small apartment and I was struggling. Okay, now a lot of things changed since then, Teddy. Okay, and I was transparent. I told all of you, I became like Rocky Balboa. I became like Rocky Balboa. I said to myself, look, my wife needs me. I got to work hard. I started working my ass off in sales, in real estate, and I was doing gigs. I was doing music things, piano lessons. I made a lot of money. I think in one year I made over 250,000. Now I was lucky in 2019, I hit the New York Lotto. I hit $250,000. Okay. So I mean, have I not been transparent about all of these things? Now, I was able to put a $150,000 down payment on my house I bought in the Jersey Shore. That appreciated. I bought the house. You could check the public records, you friggin' psychopathic lunatics. I bought the house in 2018. Okay, it was actually on 9/11, if you can believe it. For like three, I just donated. Now I'll be a co-owner of the store. Well, thank you for your super chat. But as I explained, there is no ownership being offered in the first project. I was very clear about that, Detective Pikachu. I said that we were going to have meet and greets, and the ape father would, 100%, give you an opportunity on the second project, because the first project, Detective Pikachu, is the prototype. It is the prototype. In other words, the first ape father and the first apes, I am not offering anyone any ownership interest. You're doing it for the reason as a prototype so we could use that, okay, to show the public exactly how I did it. In other words, how I got the real estate, how I was able to construct it, how it earned money, and then use that as a way to either file what's called a private placement, okay, or file a crowdfunding that will be regulated with the SEC. At that point, once everything is regulated, I would give you a prospectus, I would give you a business plan, and then you could consult with your attorney if you wanted to be a partner. I was very clear with this, Detective Pikachu, that there is no ownership being offered on the first project. So that was simply a super chat for entertainment, and I thank you for that. And you will be invited to a meet and greet. Just simply email me. Email me at Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Yeah, no, 100%. No, I do. I have to give you something. Listen, we will 100% eat like kings and party. I promise you that. Detective Pikachu, 100%. But I have to get a little bit more money in here. You know what I mean? What my plan is once I get a decent amount of money, I'm going to take like 10% of that. And yeah, 100%. I'm going to order you a lot of food, bro. A lot of food and a lot of drinks on the house. 100%. I promise you. You have my word of honor. But anyway, let's get back to this puppy boutique thing, right? So I explained all of this to you, that in 2017, I was living in a small apartment in Staten Island. I explained to you that finances were tight. Have I not explained that? I mean, and didn't I explain to you I won the lottery in 2019? Didn't I explain to you I worked my ass off in sales? I killed it. Didn't I explain to you that I put $150,000 down on my house? Okay, and that appreciated $300,000. So if you're all trying to figure out like how I went from one level to another, it's very simple to figure it out. I won the lotto. Oh, by the way, a lot of that went into gold. Because see, let me can we do the timeline? Let's do the timeline. Okay. So I worked in real estate, I worked in sales. I had about 20, 30 piano students. I was doing very, very well. The $250,000 I earned, I got a house in Barnegat, New Jersey. I put $150,000 down. That appreciated. You follow me? That appreciated $300,000. I won, okay, the New York lottery. I won $250,000. That went into gold. That went into cash. I have a book of business that I've always had. That's from City Search and from my previous jobs. I still have the book of business that I get income. Thank you, Tommy. I love you, brother. But you're saying stop it. I'm explaining. Dale's telling me to stop it. I'm giving you all the truth. Everything that I'm saying to you can be verified. Right? Like, in other words, you can verify that I purchased my house in 2018 for like 320 or 330,000. Now you can look it up and you see that the house appreciated. My house is worth now close to $600,000. You could verify. I showed that I won the New York Lotto for $250,000. I showed you the damn receipts. This is all verifiable information, you maniacs. Because you're all trying to be like, how did a father go from struggling to doing well? It's very, very simple. You see, you think that all I invested in is just AMC. No, it's not just AMC. I invested in gold. I had invested in real estate. I leave cash liquid. Okay, so it's not just one thing. Now, my father, when he passed away, he decided to leave money for his grandchildren. Okay, a trust was established. I am, okay, in charge of the trust, but that was money that he left for his grandchildren. So that's about all of my life. Now, as far as my wife is concerned, there's something that she's entitled to through the Victims Compensation Fund because she got stage 4 breast cancer at no fault of her own, and that might amount to about $1 million. We did not get that money yet. Okay, so I'm just trying to, because I know that all of you, I love you, Tommy. God bless you, brother. God bless you. You're going to be invited to the meet and greet too, brother. God bless you. But just remember, Detective Pikachu and Tommy, can you please do me a favor? Send me an email. Okay, send me an email at Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com, because I want to keep track of everyone who sent in super chats so that when we have the meetup, I'm going to email you, okay? Because if you don't email me, I'm going to forget. I'm telling you, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me if you don't email me. So once again, my email is Richard, RICHARD, L as in Lara. Well, you can say L as in Lara. Yeah, that's fine. Laura, I like that song by Billy Joel. E as in Edward, 101. Let me repeat that because I was a little tongue-tied there. Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. So make sure you send me emails. What's up, John Nito, my brother? I love you, brother. John Nito is the man. CC, what's up, brother? I love you too. I don't sell email information, John. Oh my God. So once again, if you're all trying to figure out how the Ape Father went from a zero to a hero, I don't think I'm a hero. Listen, honestly, I'm living a normal life. Can we sum it up? Like, I know you guys think I'm a bragger. I'm not a bragger. I'm a regular average American. That's it. I'm an average American. I don't consider myself to be, I am a millionaire, but I don't consider myself to be like really, really successful in the sense that, like, who's really successful? Mr. Beast. That's someone who's really successful to me. Elon Musk, that's someone who's really successful to me. Donald Trump, that's someone who's really successful to me. I'm just a regular average American. I have a regular house. My house is like $600,000. I drive a $35,000 car. I have certain investments. I have gold. I have cash. I have a portfolio that consists of AMC and GameStop. I've always had bonds. That was something I've done a long, long time ago. But you don't understand something. You can't take the money out of bonds, okay? You get a fixed rate. You understand? It's not something, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. So in other words, you could elect to get, I elect to get it annually. You get interest from the bonds. It depends on whatever the rate is. But that's not something, it's not like you touch that. That's money that is tied up. It's the same thing like real estate. It's tied up. Gold is a liquid asset. Gold, yes, you can liquidate, but I choose not to. So then Tendie Time brings up the time where I had to use, I sold 500 shares of AMC. Oh, John, you don't have to do that, brother. I love John Nito. John, you are like the greatest in the world, brother. Seriously, man, you're my family. God bless you, brother. Ape Father will be a legend one day. About to eat 7 patty Big Mac. I'll do it for you, John. I'll do it for you. Only for John we'll do it. Eat the 7 patty Big Mac, brother. Do it for you. I'm going to do it only for John Nito. All right, so let me get back to what I was saying. So Tendie Time brought up the time where I sold 500 shares of AMC. Do you know that it turned out to be a very smart decision what I did? It turned out to be, I sold that at like $40 a share. Like everyone makes fun of me. Do you know I sold 500 shares at like $40 a share, and then I rebought all of those shares plus a heck of a lot more at discounted prices. So can you all explain to me how that was a bad move? I think that was a wonderful move. I sold 500 shares of AMC at like $40 a share. I rebought the 500 plus a lot more shares at pennies on the dollar, discounted prices, and Tendie Times trying to make it seem like I couldn't afford, to pay for my wife's experimental treatment. Tendie, I could afford. Listen to me, Tendie. You're the one who wanted to start a GoFundMe page. Can we talk about Tendie Time? Listen to me. I don't mean to be a jerk off. What's up, Zaddy? I don't mean to be a jerk off, but Tendie, you said you wanted to get yourself a new truck, correct? Now this is the truth. Tendie Time started a GoFundMe page. He started a GoFundMe page so that people could give him money to buy his family a truck. Okay? Now here's what I'm trying to understand, Tendie. Maybe you could explain this to me. Don't you have AMC shares, Tendie? Don't you have a portfolio? So why couldn't you go out, Tendie Time, sell your AMC shares or sell whatever stocks you have in your portfolio to get your family a new truck? Okay? I'm trying to understand this. See, because Tendie is making fun of me. Tendie is making fun of me that I sold my own shares. This was my shares. I sold 500 shares of AMC to help my wife with an experimental medical treatment, by the way, that helped get cancer off her liver. Oh my God. Detective Pikachu, I love you, brother. I'm starting to love you all over again. God bless you. You are on the VIP list, brother. God bless you. I'm starting to love Detective Pikachu all again. So anyway, let's talk about this a little further. So Tendie Time is trying to make fun of me that I sold 500 shares of AMC at $40 a share, which was a great business decision, and I rebought those 500 shares plus a lot more at discounted prices. Now, Tendie Time starts a GoFundMe page. I don't know exactly how much he raised. I know he raised some money to buy his family a truck where he had the money. In other words, Tendie had the money. He could have sold his own AMC shares. He could have sold whatever stock. Now, I know Tendie was involved in a lot of other stocks that he claimed he made money on. Right? Do you remember that? Remember Tendie Time was saying, oh, I got in at GTII really early. He said, I got into MMTLP. He said, I got into COSM. So Tendie got into a lot of places, supposedly made money. This was according to Tendie. But yet Tendie still felt that he should start a GoFundMe page to buy his family a truck. Now, does that make any sense to any one of you? It doesn't make any sense to me. Tendie, why couldn't you just sell your stocks? Why couldn't you just sell your AMC or the profit you made from whatever stocks that you were invested in? Why couldn't you sell that, use that money to buy yourself a family truck? But yet you're making fun of me. He's making fun of me that I used my own money. I used my own money to help my wife. If anybody's the beggar here, Tendie, it sounds like you're the beggar. Can we be honest? Who sounds like the beggar? Tendie, you sound like the beggar. Tendie, there's a big difference. When I started a GoFundMe page back in 2017, and I did, by the way, for my wife, mostly friends and family donated because at that time we didn't have any money. We were struggling. They helped us out a little bit, but that was back in 2017. There's a big difference between having a GoFundMe page for your wife who has stage 4 breast cancer and having a GoFundMe page because you want to buy yourself a new vehicle, Tendie. You want to buy yourself a new truck. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone have a GoFundMe page where they're like, I want to buy a new car. Tendie, why stop at a new car? Tendie, why not say you want to buy a boat too? Like, I got a good idea for you, Tendie. Listen, say I want to buy a new boat, okay, and start a GoFundMe page for that. Tendie, say, listen, I want to buy a house that's $1 million. Start a GoFundMe page. I mean, Tendie, GoFundMe is not designed for you to better your life. GoFundMe is designed for what's called a crisis situation. A crisis situation, Tendie, is not that you need a car. That's not, Tendie, there's something called Uber. You know Dale, right? You know RuPaul Dale? His full-time job is an Uber driver. RuPaul Dale's job is an Uber driver. So, Teddy, no offense to you, brother. There's a thing called a bus. You ever hear of it before? You ever hear of a bus, a city bus? Okay. Okay, Teddy, you don't start GoFundMe pages because you want a new truck. Okay? You start GoFundMe pages because one of your relatives is sick. Now, here's the thing. I think Teddy Time started another GoFundMe page when his baby was born. That to me is different. All right, I accept that. Listen to me. That to me is different. I think that his baby was born. I'm not exactly sure. There might have been complications. I am all for that. I am all for that. If he needed to start a GoFundMe page, that's different because that's family. Dale just gave me 99 cents. Is that the real Dale? Or is that just someone pretending to be Dale? I can never tell. But that if it's the real Dale, thank you. You know, email me, Dale. Dale, I would love to have you at a meet and greet, in all honesty and fairness. Not me. All right, well, so then, Dale, you're not unfortunately invited to the meet and greet, Dale. You got to be the one to make the donation. But whoever the fake Dale is, feel free to email me. Richard, Richard, L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. John Bitton, I've explained this to you. John, I know you don't want to accept this. I understand you don't want to accept this. I worked in sales for over 20 years. Okay, I worked for companies such as City Search, Hilton, that I did timeshare, okay? I worked for CBS, Viacom. I have books of business that still to this day I earn residual income from. Ape Father myself gave me money. Thank you, Ape Father. I'm paying myself here. I don't know how many more times I have to explain this to you, brother. I've been in sales for over 20 years and I receive, like, listen to me. There are certain jobs when you work in sales that as long as the accounts stay current, okay, John, let me educate you, John Binton. Let me educate you. As long as the accounts stay current, you get forwarded commissions for life. You understand? So that's how it works. Now, if you don't understand this, maybe you should do a little homework into people who work in sales, because when an account that they open, okay, remains, with the company, that account holder, okay, who pays the company, the person who was the sales representative continues to get a commission. Okay, do you understand that? I don't live off my mother. It's impossible. Listen to me. You don't have to be Albert Einstein. Listen to me. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud to figure this out. My mother worked in FDR High School, okay, in Brooklyn, New York. She worked in FDR High School. You can confirm all of this. My mother was a bathroom attendant. She was a school aide. She made $15,000 a year. Listen to me. It's impossible that my mother supports us. It's fucking impossible. I mean, how do you not understand this? How do you not understand this? My mother was a bathroom attendant at FDR School. Her pension is $700 a month, you psychopathic lunatics. You lunatics. I said it once, I'll say it again. My wife got turned down for Social Security disability. I gotta find the letter. I'm going through all of my files. I'm finding the letter because I have to show it to all of you. I got to show you the letter that my wife was turned down for Social Security disability. And it's a sin. It's an effing sin. Can you believe they turned down a woman who has stage 4 breast cancer, Social Security? The reason they claimed that they turned her down is that she stopped working in 2009. So when she applied for Social Security disability in 2017, they said because of the time lapse that she didn't work, she no longer qualified for Social Security disability. Okay, that's the truth. I swear on God. And let me tell you something. I appealed it. They sent me a letter saying you can't appeal it no more. They said, final determination, your wife is not entitled to Social Security disability. Now, as far as medical insurance, though, because of the Victims Compensation Fund, you understand, if you get awarded, you understand, money, typically they give you health insurance for life. That's through the World Trade Center. So my wife's medical insurance, it's great insurance, has been provided to her from the World Trade Center medical insurance program. Okay, I mean, I'm being transparent with all of you. Me and my children pay for medical insurance. That's it. What, like how many more times do I have to explain this, John Nito? In all honesty, Ape Father, damn man, the way you have to defend yourself from these unknown haters and start talking about your poor mother like that, not cool, brother. I don't mean to be disrespectful, John. Listen, I know that was disrespectful. Listen to me. I love my mother. I love her, John, okay? And I take very, very good care of her. I'm not trying to insult my mother. I'm just, John, they're trying to make it seem that my mother, okay, somehow has enough money to support me. Now, I don't want to insult her, John, but John, it's not an insult. That's really what, you see, you're taking it as an insult, brother. My mother really was a school aide. Listen to me, bro. I'm not insulting my mom. My mother legitimately was a bathroom attendant. That's what she did. So, I mean, would you consider it an insult that I'm actually saying her occupation? That was her true occupation. Her true occupation was she worked at FDR High School. She was a bathroom attendant. She was a school aide, and she made $15,000 a year. So I'm not really insulting her, John, because that was her true occupation. That's what she did. Okay. But these haters are trying to make it seem like my mother is able to support us. My bills are in excess of $10,000 a month, you psychopathic lunatics. I have a $600,000 house. How do you think my mother could afford to pay that? I go out for dinner every night. I spend thousands of dollars a week on food. How the FUCK is my mother paying for that? Okay, so now the next thing they say, John, is that my wife, gets government assistance, right? We get government assistance. This is what Dale keeps saying. Keeps saying this over and over again. We got denied, you friggin' psychopath. I gotta find the letter. Dale, when I find the letter, I'm going to post a video. And I'm going to show you that she got turned down for government assistance. She got turned down for Social Security disability. John, listen to me. I worked in sales, John Bitton, for 20 years. I know you don't want to accept it, brother, but I've worked in sales and I have residual commissions that I make. That's it. I don't know what else to tell all of you. I put $150,000 down on my house. I won the New York Lotto in 2019 for $250,000. My house appreciated $300,000. What the FUCK do you want from me? I used money to buy gold. I've been buying gold since I'm a kid. Okay, that's another thing you don't know. Okay, but the thing is, you might say to yourself, well, why didn't you sell your gold? This is the question you might say to yourself, right? Why didn't you sell your gold when you needed that money for your wife's experimental treatment? Because gold to me, and I'm going to say it, and I know it's going to hurt a lot of people, is more valuable to me than AMC stock. That's it. You want me to tell you the truth? Gold and precious metals is more valuable to me than AMC stock. So could I have sold the gold to get that $15,000 I needed? Absolutely. But I chose not to. I chose to sell my AMC stock. And you know what? I made a good business decision because I sold that 500 shares of AMC at $40 a share. And I bought back those shares and a lot more shares at discounted prices. So I don't know, Liz. I know you're going to keep this up. I think I answered all the questions, don't you? Sancho, is Dale the guy that drives a $200 beater? Well, he claims he bought the car for $1,000. Okay, this is what Dale claims. He said it's a 2010 Mazda. He's rocking a Bose system. Bose system is no joke. Like, check this out. Listen, let me show you something. Tell me that this system doesn't rock. Listen to this. This system rocks, right? That Bose system rocks, no? Anyway, that's the Bose. That Bose system is loud, is it not? So Mike S. Richard used my cousin's name to do phone scams. I have no idea what you're talking about. I never did any phone scams, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You guys are lunatics. You guys are all psychopaths. Okay, listen, let me put it to you this way, okay? I know all of you in YouTube world, in YouTube land, have trouble understanding something, okay? So can I clarify it for all of you? Let me clarify it. All of you right now that are in this live stream, can anybody tell me, are you a judge? Is anyone here a judge? Okay. The answer to that question is probably no. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that you do not have the authority. You're just psychopathic lunatics over the internet. Okay. You do not have the authority to judge what is a scam or what's not a scam. Do you know who has the authority to do that? Judges, the FBI. Okay. Now, here's the bottom line. I have a clean record. Listen to me. Neither the FBI nor the government nor any judge has ever convicted me of any crime. Okay, so just because you say, people on the internet, psychopaths that belong in an effing straitjacket, that belong in Bellevue, just because you say that I committed a scam, it doesn't matter what you say because you are not the law. None of you are the law. You're just psychopaths. You're psychopaths on the internet, okay? So the people who have the authority, judges, the FBI, the government, you understand, law enforcement, okay? I have never got convicted of any scam. I have never been convicted of any crime. Bottom line, my record is as clean as a baby's ass, okay? That's it. But I mean, I'm just, see, listen to me. Don't you agree? Can you at least agree to something? Listen to me, Mike S. Okay? Mike, who's giving me a big boy up? Bro, you already lost arguing with a troll. Well, I appreciate the 199. Thank you, but I don't think I lost anything. You know, I think I'm winning the argument. Feel free to email me for the meetup, by the way. Anybody who does a super chat, feel free to email me. Richard, RICHARDLE101 at gmail.com. Mike, you just have to try to understand something. Look, I could say, like, here's an example. I could say that you are a pedophile. Don't get mad at me, Mike S. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, because you know there was a psychopath, what was his name? Top Trades, I forget his name. There's a YouTuber, Top Ticker Trades, I think that's his name. The guy calls me a pedophile on a YouTube video. He calls me a pedophile. And I'm like, brother, where the F-U-C-K, first of all, do you have the balls to call me that? And do you have any proof? Do you have any, like, so the guy's like, oh, I heard something. He was referring to that time when Tendie Time filed a fake police report, Tendie Time, that I was harassing his 12-year-old daughter. That was all bullshit. Tendie Time gave me his cell number, and then he decided to give his same cell phone that he gave me the cell number to his daughter. I get a text message out of the blue one day, do I like dogs? So I responded. It was Tendie Time's, I guess, daughter. I don't know. I was just saying I'm a dog. My name's Max. Ruff. Okay, Tendie Time took that to the Georgia police, filed a false police report saying I was harassing his 12-year-old daughter. So now Top Ticker Trades, this lunatic on YouTube, says, oh, I heard something from Tendie Time that you harassed a 12-year-old girl. He calls me a pedophile. I mean, this degenerate. Let me tell you something, man. I'm a father of 2 beautiful children. Okay, and another 199. God bless you. Can we just move on to positive stuff? Brother, I want to move on to positive stuff, but everybody attacks me, brother. What do you want me? So let me ask you a question. What am I supposed to do when people attack me? Should I just take it? Like, should I just shut my mouth or should I defend myself? People are attacking me. Like Tendie Time, friggin' this moron RuPaul Dale, Chad friggin' Young Gun Clifford. Okay, What am I supposed to do when these people attack me, big boy up? I got to defend myself. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Sicilian. I'm Italian. Take it with a smile, he says. All right, so I'll drop it. You want to keep it positive? I'm going to keep it positive. Okay. We have already accomplished something. Let's keep it positive. The AMC apes have already accomplished something that's amazing. The only problem is that none of you seem to understand what we've accomplished. We have accomplished a movement of over 4, maybe 5 million apes worldwide that have come together, united, and we worked together. Here's what the problem is. We worked together. 199. I love you. God bless you. John, I love you so much, brother. I really do. I'm about to talk about Ape Father of the Apes right now. We came together on the wrong thing. I'm sorry to say it. All right. I'm not selling my AMC. Listen to me. I'm not selling it. I'm with you to the end. I am not going to sell my AMC. But unfortunately, if you want my opinion, the stock market is rigged. The stock market is corrupt. That's just how I feel. And I feel like we can't win. You know, remember what Adrian said? Come inside. Remember what Adrian said to Rocky Balboa and Rocky IV? You can't win. It turned out he did win with Ivan Drago. But I just feel like we're fighting a battle that has everybody against us. You understand? The corrupt media. The corrupt media is against us. I think the government, the SEC is against us. Gary Gensler is against us. Adam Aaron is definitely against us, okay? So I just feel like how can we win? How could we win this battle? So what the Ape Father wants to do is start something called Ape Father and the Apes Incorporated. Let me tell you what it is. Ape Father and the Apes Incorporated is going to take the business model of McDonald's, meaning that every business that Ape Father and the Apes Incorporates owns, we will first purchase the real estate. We're not going to be idiots like Adam, I like to call him Enron. We're not going to be idiots that lease space, okay? No leasing. Leasing is for losers, okay? Ape Father and the Apes are going to own the real estate. Now, the thing is, I want to create a business that will be involved in multi-businesses. Let me explain to you what I mean. It doesn't have to be one particular industry. It could be multi-industries. It could be Ape Father and the Apes Steakhouse. It could be Ape Father and the Apes Italian restaurant. It could be Ape Father and the Apes Hotel Casino. You understand? There really isn't any limitations. So it could be Ape Father and the Apes Gym. Ape Father and the Apes Hair Salon. You understand? There is not a limitation. I want a piece of every single market share on planet Earth. I want a piece of every single market share. You understand? I want to compete with everybody. I want to compete with every steakhouse. I want to compete with every Italian restaurant. I want to compete with every hotel. I want to compete with Hilton. I want to compete with Marriott. I want to compete with casinos. I want a piece of every single market share. Now, you might say, how are you going to do this? Well, when an inventor starts a product, what does the inventor need? A prototype, right? Okay. The inventor needs a prototype to bring to the manufacturer. What I need from all of you is to help me get a prototype, meaning one project completed. Uno. One project complete. It doesn't matter what it is. Right, it could be Ape Father, Italian pizza, yes, and pool billiards, sure. It doesn't matter what the first business is, but I have to complete one business. Now, let me explain to you what that means. It means I have to purchase real estate, I have to construct, or I have to renovate the business, and then I have to open it, meaning I got to get the equipment, the liquor license, I got to get it opened. Okay, now, once that happens, let me explain to you. I will then go to a major law firm that specializes in securities. I will ask them their opinions. I'm going to say, look, I got 4 or 5 million apes worldwide. I want to raise money, get them involved somehow where they could get an interest in these projects. How could I do that? Now, they might recommend a private placement. they might recommend crowdfunding that's regulated through the SEC. Whatever it is that these securities experts, the securities law firm recommends, I will provide to you so you could provide it to your attorney. You understand? So I will provide you the private placement. I will provide you the prospectus. I will provide you the business plan. You could take that to your attorney and then decide if you want to be involved as a partner, as an investor, an ape father in the apes. So now what the goal is, big boy up. Ape Father PP Pumps LLC. You're funny. Thank you again for the $1.99 big boy ups. I love you, brother. Once again, the whole point is to get the first business open, is the prototype. Now, I'm being perfectly honest with all of you. I am not offering an ownership stake in the first business. I want to be clear. I want to be crystal clear. I am not offering an ownership stake to anyone in the prototype, in the first business. What I am offering is meet and greets. So in other words, you see how like Big Boy Ups just gave me $1.99 in exchange for what he just did. I want you to email me, Big Boy Ups. Email the Ape Father at Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. I'm going to keep your name on my database of everybody who gave me super chats, and we will have meet and greets, okay, which will consist of me getting food, alcohol. We're going to party like rock stars. Come in. My wife's standing out there. Okay, so how am I going to raise money for the first prototype business? I'm raising money by way of super chats. Now, a lot of people don't understand. You could also send me super thanks on videos. Like every video I put out, you'll see there's a section, right? It says super thanks. So you could click on that and you could send me a super thanks. It's the same thing as a super chat. Or you could do it on the live streams. It's completely, yes, you're going to meet the Ape Father for $2. That's correct, Sancho. That's right. If you send me but now here's the thing. I know what you're all thinking. You're like, but Ape Father, if I only give you $2, that's obviously, not enough money, right? Okay, you're right. That's why you could send multiple super chats. You see how like this guy, what's his name? Big boy here. Hold on a second. Let me check out. Hold on here. This guy, Big Boy Up. He sent me one. Let's see how many he already sent. I think it's 3. I think he sent 2, 3. He sent me 3 super chat donations. So in other words, you're not limited. I just want to make you all understand this, right? You're not limited to only sending 1 super chat. Like, so every day you could send 1, you could send 2, you could send 3, you could send as many as you want. You're not limited. And I want to be perfectly clear that you only have to send 1 super chat. You could send unlimited amounts of super chats to me, okay? So the idea is to get enough money to complete the prototype, to complete the first project. Now, let me tell you something. Can I tell you all something? This is going to be the catalyst for AMC. Listen to me, please, because I know you don't believe me. This first business, Ape Father and the Apes, is going to be the catalyst for AMC. Let me tell you why. I am going to get so much media coverage from this, you are going to be shocked. I'm going to talk to Charles Payne, Melissa Lee, everybody. But you want to know what? I'm not going to sound like an idiot, like Mike the Mechanic. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. I like to call him Mike and the Mechanics, Mike the Marine. I'm not going to sound like an idiot, like Mike and the, Mike the Marine. I'm going to deal from strength. Let Charles Payne try to talk shit to me. Let Charles Payne try to talk shit to me. You know what I'm going to tell Charles Payne? Charles Payne, remember you told us that we have to get organized? He's going to say, yeah, I got organized, motherfucker. That's what I'm going to tell him. I got organized. I just opened up the first Ape Father and the Apes, business. It's an Italian restaurant where I own the real estate and we're branding the name Ape Father and the Apes nationwide, motherfucker, okay? Okay, I'm going to blow Charles Payne. He's going to be so impressed with the ape father, this guy, when he talks to me. Charles Payne is going to go into complete shock. He's going to say, so let me understand this correctly. You raised money with super chats from the AMC brothers and sisters and opened up an actual business called Ape Father and the Apes that you actually own the real estate and you have revenue coming in. I'm going to say that's absolutely correct. And I'm going to say, guess what, Charles Payne? I don't answer to Adam and Ron. That's what I like to call them. I don't answer to Gary Gensler. He could suck my big friggin' Italian sausage. And I don't answer to Ken Griffin. I don't answer. You know who I answer to, Charles Payne? I answer to me. I answer to me. Who did this? Me. Who started this? Me. That's who I answer to. Charles Payne is going to be blown the F away. And you know what I'm going to tell Charles Payne? I'm going to tell Charles Payne this. Ape Father and the Apes is going to become bigger than Citadel. It's going to become bigger than Citadel. And he's going to say, how do you intend to do that? I intend, just like McDonald's, just like the McDonald's Corporation, to buy real estate nationwide. You understand me? Nationwide. I intend to have businesses nationwide. And then after that, Charles Payne, guess what? He's going to say what? I intend to have businesses worldwide. Worldwide. And not just in one industry, Charles Payne. Multi-industries. Now understand something. Do you know what multi-industries mean? It means even like we could have our own platform, like, a Robinhood. We could have Ape Father and the Apes brokerage, firm. We could have our own friggin' platforms. We could have our own hedge fund. Ape Father and the Ape hedge fund. There is no limitation. There is no limitation. We could have Ape Father and the Apes, anything. Sports franchise. A sports franchise called Ape Father and the Apes. Okay? Your imagination. You tell me something. It could be anything. Whatever your imagination is, Ape Father and the Apes could be a part of it. We're leaving right now. Oh, John, my glasses fell. You got them?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they fell.
Oh, what's that?
Did they fall over there? Anyway, I'm sorry, my car. Salud, Gentani. This is my Alka-Seltzer my wife makes for me. Let me see. They might be over here. I got them. I think they're over here, hon.
All right.
I don't know how I'm going to get them.
Hold on.
Wait, no, you're not going to be able to reach it. Hold on. Oh. Hold on here. Oh, you got my face up close and personal. This is hard to get. Hold this phone for a second, but point it at me. Point it like that. I gotta get my glasses. They fell down, all right? Give me a second. Aspetta in Italian. Aspetta. That means give me a moment, all right? Oh, how you doing, Gino? How you doing, Gino? All right, so I got to get going here soon, but I just want to explain to all of you something. You got to think big. You all think too small. You're puppets, okay? I want to be the puppet master. I want all of you to be the puppet masters. Why the F-U-C-K should Ken Griffin be the rich one? We should be the rich one. Retail lost $350 billion in 2022. Ken Griffin and Citadel made $16 billion. Ken Griffin increased his net worth by $4 billion. Why the F should we be losing money? That's what's happening right now. Retail is losing their ass. Retail is losing their balls. Are you happy about that? Because I'm not. You think I like being down over $200,000? Tell them, Jen, in AMC.
Oh, no.
You think I like it?
Oh, God, no.
I want to take Ken Griffin, yes. And you don't know what I want to do to that guy. I want to take him to a Brooklyn basement. I know you're all going to say, watch what you say. It's entertainment purposes only, but don't think I don't have dreams about this. Don't think I don't have dreams about this. I swear to God, I hate that guy, Ken Griffin. I feel like dumping a friggin' truck of bananas over that guy's friggin' head. That's what I feel like doing. I feel like getting like friggin' 50,000 bananas and dumping it on him. Okay? But it's like, oh, you people keep giving this Mama Luke money. You keep giving Ken Griffin money. You don't realize it. Don't you understand? Aren't you friggin' smart? Don't you understand that payment for order flow? Listen to me. When you buy stock on Robinhood, when you sell stock on Robinhood, you make Ken Griffin money. It doesn't matter even if you buy or sell. When you buy and sell on TD Ameritrade, you're making Ken Griffin money. When you buy and sell stock on E-Trade, you're making Ken Griffin money. When you buy and sell stock on Webull, you're making Ken Griffin money. Do you understand that? Wouldn't it be smarter to have Ape Father and the Apes brokerage friggin' firm instead of having Fidelity, instead of having Webull? Why don't we start our own friggin' brokerage? Right? I want you to think about this, you friggin' mamalukes. You stunads. Why don't we start our own brokerage? Why don't we start our own hedge funds, you friggin' coconut head friggin' nut jobs that you keep giving your money to the 1%. That's all you do. You keep giving your hard-earned money to the 1%. You're dumb. I'm sorry to say it. That's why do you think they call us dumb money? Did you ever think why they call us dumb money? Because we are dumb. We're dumb idiots. We keep giving our money to this corrupt Wall Street. Adam Aaron is laughing his fucking fat ass off with us. Adam Aaron is laughing his ass off. He's making $19 million a year, this mother friggin' Fanoke. $19 million a year. He sells his AMC stock. He makes $50 million. We help him raise over $2 billion in the vault. I do. I saw somebody there. It's probably Lou. Lou! Anyway, now Lou would never face me. Lou's afraid of the Ape Father. Lou is afraid of the Ape Father, believe me. I scared the shit out of Lou that time when I said Ape Father Day. Lou shit his pants, right, Jen? Remember that? With the sword? Oh, forget about it. Lou was looking over his shoulder everywhere he went. He was in a Starbucks. He was like this. Who's that? Who's this? But anyway, listen to me. You're still listening to this Mamaluke Lou. All of you. You're still listening to him. Has Lou ever made anyone money? Lou doesn't make anybody money. Clove lost money. Sundial lost money. AMC lost money. Everything. GTII, he said it was going to be a 2-tier squeeze. He said he was going to grow his beard until, it reached $100 a share. Everyone lost money. Everybody became a bag holder. RNVA, don't give me, some psychopath told me it went up 10,000% today. You don't understand something. You can't sell that piece of shit. You can't sell it. It's been doing this thing where it goes from zero, like it's like 100 zeros. Like it's like 0.000000, and then it goes to like 0.000010, right? So when it goes to that 10, right, it goes up 9,900%. There's one problem, okay? The problem is you can't sell it. You can't sell the mother effer, okay? I don't think you understand that. People are like, Ape Father, RNVA went up almost 10,000% today. Tendie, bro, Tendie time. Listen to me. Watch this whole live stream. I completely destroyed you, brother. Tendie time's here. Rewind this from the beginning. I don't want to repeat myself. Just watch it from the beginning.
I got better things to do. Tendie.
Richie's credit score affords him the right for a $500. Commander 35, will you stop breaking my balls that you never even showed us $4,000 in cash? Here's another one. You claim that you made $1.6 million on Redbox. The only thing that's Redbox is your friggin' balls. This guy's probably got red balls. God only knows from what men, gave him whatever they gave. Probably got monkeypox, this friggin' guy. Hi, Ape Wife. Back to the Future says hello to you.
Hi, Back to the Future.
Bro, Tendie, you know this, Tendie, look. Tendie, go to the beginning of the live stream. Every single thing that you said, I rebutted it, and I won. That's it. Every claim you made, I won. And you know what, Tendie, I'll be willing to even have, if you want to have a face-to-face with me, in terms of a debate, I'll do a debate with you, brother. I'll do a debate with you, okay? I challenge you to a debate. And you could bring out all the evidence you want on me. I officially challenge Tendie time to a debate. Okay? Let's do it. I challenge Tendie time to a debate. And I will 100% win the debate, Tendie. So do you accept my challenge? I will debate you. That's it. Face me face to face. Let's have a real debate. You know what I mean? Rather than this back and forth, you make a video, I make a video. I'll debate you. Fair enough? I'll debate you. So let's see if now if Tendie Time has the balls to friggin' debate me. Tendie Time, do you have the balls to debate me? Yes or no? Stop deflecting the way Chad, friggin' gay boy, friggin' young gun Clifford, all he does is deflect. Yeah, let's do it. You let me know when. Tendie. I'll even go on your channel, Tendie. How about that? I'll give you the views. I know you need the views, brother, so I'll give you the views. I'll do the debate on your channel. I don't give a shit. I got nothing to hide, Tendie. I am a good father. I am a good husband. Tendie, I got to tell you something, brother. I know you don't mean it because I know you're a good father. I'm going to say something about Tendie Time that's positive. Tendie Time is a good father, and he's a good husband. He's a good family man. But Tendie, you always make it seem like I'm a bad father. You make it seem like I'm a bad husband and I'm a bad father. I am a great family man. I am a great family man, brother. I've been there through thick and thin with my wife.
It's true.
Say it.
It's true. He's been there since day one. Before day one, actually. And not many men would stay. I give you credit there.
So look, Tendie, we'll have a debate. But remember something, Tendie. When you have a debate with the ape father,
oh my God,
you got to be prepared for war. You understand? I am going to hit you below the belt, brother. Understand that. You know I'm going to hit you where it hurts. Okay? So just be prepared that if you go up against me, be prepared for war. Wicked Jester, Ape Father rocks. Thank you. God bless you. You rock too. I am definitely going to watch that. Tendie Time is going to be so confused. Scott James, he needs a maid. That's why he stayed. Oh, that's horrible.
What?
He's saying that you're my maid.
Oh, oh my God, people are horrible.
I am self-made. Everything that I own is because of me. I am self-made. See, if you knew my father, look, I'm going to say something negative about my father. May he rest in peace. My father had a sickness. He really did. He had, and maybe in a way I might have inherited a little bit of a bipolar condition, but my father's bipolar condition was much, much worse than mine. It was much worse than mine. And my father, he loved my mother very much, but he did not leave my mother any money. Like you'll see in their divorce decree, he left her nothing. My mother got nothing. You could ask all of my mother's family, her whole family. You could ask her sisters. You could ask her brother. They hated my father. My mother's family, right, Jed? Tell them.
Oh, yeah.
My mother's family hated my father's guts. They hated my father's guts. It was really bad, a bad situation. It was a bad childhood. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. But my father didn't leave my mother any money. Nothing. So do you really think that my father would buy me a house? My father put me in jail. Can I educate? Listen to me. Can I educate something? I want to educate all of you. When my mother left my father, listen to me, she left him and she moved in with us in a very small apartment we had in Staten Island. My father made up a fake police report like Tendie Time. You know how Tendie Time made up the fake police report? Okay. My father made up a fake police report and had me arrested that I was outside his house and I wanted to kill him. It was all fake. Right, Jen? Tell them. Jen, I was in Staten Island. I was in Princess Bay. I was in Princess Bay. He calls the police, right? 5 minutes later, they come to my apartment in Princess Bay. I said, how did I get from Brooklyn, Bensonhurst? How did I get from Bensonhurst to Princess Bay in 5 minutes? And the cops all knew it was bullshit. But my father had me arrested. So let me ask you a question. Do you really think that my father had me arrested? You think my father's going to buy me a $600,000 house, right? He's going to give me money to gamble. He's going to give me $2,000 a week to go out to eat. My father was the cheapest motherfucker in the world. When me and my wife used to go out to eat with my father, listen to me, right? If I'd order one glass of wine, what would he do, Jen?
He would
My father would have a nervous breakdown. He'd be like, "You had to get that glass of wine that cost $8. You can't just drink it at home. I friggin' bought Bola. I got Bola." He would say, "You had to drink it here, right?" Yeah. So you're under the impression my father is gonna leave me money. No. My father loved his grandchildren, and that's it. And it was his wishes to set up a trust. This is all public record. My father set up a trust for Michael and Sophia, my children, his grandchildren, and he left them all the money. It doesn't make a difference to me what you all believe. You can believe whatever the F you want to believe. That's the bottom line. There is a trust set up for my children. And for that reason, I give my father credit. Because at least, you know what? He took care of his grandkids. His grandkids will have a good education. Thank God they'll have a good life. Okay, that's it. The house is in my mother's name, David, because of reasons I explained.
It's none of your business.
No, but okay, let me give you an example. Jennifer, the chemotherapy that was mailed to our house, how much did it cost?
Sure.
Tell them.
A lot of freaking
About
money.
$100,000.
None of their business.
Okay, no, but you don't understand things. You have
No,
to
they don't
protect
understand.
assets. You have to
Crazy
protect
people.
anyone who is a smart businessman has to protect assets.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they have LLCs, you idiot. There's a reason why LLCs were developed, David the dumbass. Okay? It's called to protect assets. It's not my mother's house.
No,
I am power of attorney.
Definitely not.
I am power of attorney. Tendie is confused again. How you doing, Daniel
She doesn't
Sam?
even know what Barnegat is.
My mother doesn't even know where she is right now. She doesn't know that she even lives in Barnegat.
She thinks she lives in Brooklyn still.
Jennifer, they're under the impression that my mother supports us.
Oh my God! Please don't even go there because I'll flip.
My mother calls me up to buy her. I don't want to tell you.
No.
Her medication, everything. I gotta go. All right.
Not
Listen.
I'll hold the phone.
All right. Hey, you hold the phone. Let me drive. We gotta go to Walmart
Oh, well, wherever you want to go.
and get some things at Walmart to make the wife happy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I gotta shut the lights off here. I don't know if you're gonna see me.
Oh, I see you.
So here's the bottom line. Tendie, tell me when you want to do the live stream. I'll come. Me and you will have a debate. They can't see me.
Oh, we'll position it.
I don't know. Now they can see me like that. Tendie, let me know when you want to do the live stream. All right? No, actually, they see you.
Oh shit.
They're looking at you.
Oh shit.
You had to flip it. Anyway, listen. Let me just get going here.
No, continue when you get there.
Let me go here. Here's my GMC here. This is my Acadia, SLT Sport. Listen to this Bose system. Listen to this bad boy. Look, it's not even full blast. Look.
It's called We Have Neighbors.
Doesn't that system pump though? Listen. Woo! Me and Jen are gonna go to the club and go drinking tonight, baby! Wow! Anyway, let me get going. God bless all of you.